but it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electric light to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water, like Noah made the ark.
That's a stage manager.
She counts horrible.
A stage manager would pull us
She
inside.
put her finger all in TDP's face. 3,
That's
2.
that public school.
I mean, God, she 5, 2, 1.
My name is Shantae Moore, and I go to
Hey, I'm Louis Dix,
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
and you listen to what's the name of the show?
In a man's world, tighten up your belts.
Yeah, you need to tighten them up because you know. Hey, go ahead,
Pull up your pants.
hit that. That was it's kind of weak. It's been for everybody. This is what everybody's hearing, and you know, I had never really heard this stuff.
Oh, really?
What?
No, I mean Lou played it, but you know, it's
So you got to get in tune
It's
with
beneath
the
you.
culture, man.
no, it's not beneath me, but
I'll say it now.
it'd be nice if she played it.
Yeah, me, I'm getting back rubs from these leather seats. Yeah. Negotiated equity positions you'll never be. Nigga. Rap sheet full of felonies. Yeah. Status symbol on my set of keys. They say I was selling dreams. Back to the brick wall, I'm in hella trees. Visualizing hella cheese, you can smell a weed. Niggas doubt pessimism ain't affecting me. Fuel to the fire, took it higher than they ever seen. Frequent flights sink like 7 6. Shopping spree, spend about 11 G's. Eyes bloodshot, I don't never sleep. My niggas act on instinct, we don't never think. Been confronted with a problem, we don't never flee. Be connected at the bottom like the letter V. So accustomed to the pop, we don't even.
I've been hearing that music all week long.
It's a good thing.
Lou has been playing it in his room as soon as he gets home from work, and
You been bumping it?
yeah, the death of Nipsey Hussle really affected. It was the first time I've seen him affected and sad, and
He's from L.A.
yeah, and some of the stuff. First of all, rest in power, young man. I got a chance to meet him. I met him. I was doing warm up for the Raw World, and he was a guest on there.
Oh, okay.
And I listened to his story and I shook his hand, and
Yeah.
he had some charisma that was just.
Yeah.
He was a thin dude. He was a
Yeah.
thin dude, but he looked strong.
Yeah.
You know, and he looked at you. He was focused. He dropped a lot of knowledge. The audience really loved him. He was. I mean, it was the first time I heard Dr. Eric Dyson stop talking and listen.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop using big words.
Yeah, you know,
The mentality of the
yeah. So, but
brings change.
what a tragedy, and any death is a tragedy.
Correct.
But the way this thing went down, it made me more curious. It was a curiosity thing because I couldn't comprehend the depth of it for all the young people, and I went through it when Tupac died. I wasn't as connected because I'm not a you know,
He's not a rap fan.
yeah, you know,
If
Biggie.
Drew Down would have got murdered, you'd have been like,
Yeah, you know, like I think the feeling first time I had when Marvin Gaye died.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even really go there when Michael and because as an adult, we start thinking, how did this person die? Why did this person die? What was the circumstances? To put it in a perspective for my
what,
brain.
where,
That's
what.
that's how I work.
Right.
And then I'm like, okay,
get it.
if it was it a tragedy of Michael? What was he doing? The doctor putting him to sleep. Prince, what was he on the elevator? Marvin Gaye, what was he doing in reference to his dad?
Right.
You know, et cetera. And you know, like now the thing that I just learned about Sam Cooke, watching his special and how he died in a mysterious way. So you know, just different ways people die. You know, Elvis sitting on the toilet. You know, so
Death occurs every
Really?
minute. Yeah.
That's what you heard?
that's what I heard. But so when this modern day Nipsey thing happened, I started watching the stuff online and looking at it, and then because everything is video and you could see it, and I felt the pain of L.A. Could feel the pain.
It's thick.
It's been hot, and it's increasingly hot every day.
Yeah, but it was you know how you can feel pain.
Yeah.
And so just the tributes and all the artists who had so much respect for him, and just the people who didn't even know him, so it was, and how he helped the community.
He was a hood hero. Big
Right.
time. Big
Right.
time.
And
He gave back.
And then it trickles into your home, and then you try to talk to the young people who have a really tough time articulating themselves.
Right.
If it's not a meme or a text, verbiage
expression.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and where we talked, we communicated, and then we would take some knowledge from an older person to put it in perspective that this is not new.
Right.
Right.
That's the thing that was conveyed to us from the old heads. This is not new.
Right.
They killed A, B, C, D.
Every day.
They killed Malcolm. They killed Martin. They killed.
Maggart.
Yeah. So check yourself on how you mourn,
Yeah.
as if it's the first time.
Bob Marley.
So it was interesting and peace to the heart of his family. I mean, his fiance
Lauren London,
and so then I tried to talk to my son who's of that generation, and I'm reading his stuff that he's putting on social media, and he's saying stuff like, some people in LA are untouchable, and we LA people, and it seemed like he had put himself in that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you went to private school. You're not
But he's still from Los Angeles.
right. And I'm learning that. I'm learning that people mourn differently, and he does feel like he's a part of it. But the thing that
No, he is a part of it.
okay.
No. Here's what you're missing as a father. Like, that's his music. So he's catching them before he even comes out. So he's hearing the mixtapes and all that. You have no knowledge of what
Right.
he's doing in the day that he's going through. Like, maybe one day he like, fuck it, I want to end it all, but let me listen to this music and keep me calm and let me understand, let me focus. I am an LA kid. I do go to private school, but I do have these street feelings. I know I go out here and whoop on people. I know I go out here and get a gun and hurt people. I know I can do that, but I would hurt my family by doing that. But let me take this ride with this music. And he's one of the guys that gives me this information in the street. Like, yeah, I know that. Oh, yeah.
So
I feel
Nipsey
that
might
way.
have made him push forward through Morehouse.
Correct.
Right.
Because I'm taking LA with me. I'm knowing how to survive in LA. Now I'm going to the country. Okay, I'm a little faster than them. I see that. But they're a little bigger and stronger than me. So I'm a work this gauntlet or whatever. Where you at? Where you from, shorty? I'm from LA. What part? You blood or cub? Damn, how do I handle this part now?
Yeah.
Let me say what Nipsey said. Well, I'm from LA, but I get down, but I don't bang. I ain't no punk, but I don't bang.
Got it.
So if I'm gonna hang with y'all out here and y'all doing y'all thing, okay, y'all the Peach Boys or whatever,
Right.
and y'all the Martin Luther King boys, and down here, I'm gonna navigate with both of you.
I just caught that. Peach Boys.
And then you gotta look at your son too. He's tall. He's slim. He had the beard.
Yeah, he kind
So
of
he referenced.
Yeah, he looks like Nipsey. Yeah.
So women came up to him down in Atlanta, like, you look like Nipsey. Yeah, bitch.
And that's
yes.
what I was gonna say.
or Kid Cudi.
And that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say on the end of that. Then you gotta navigate the girls.
Yes. So that got his head.
Which we know is important.
And I'm
Right.
tall and handsome,
Right now, look
so
like
I don't have the challenges you have.
right.
They come to me. You got to go to them. So I'm working on a whole nother thing. So people want to be around me because I am the magnet. So I am a leader. And I got the Peach Boys over here. I got the Martin Luther King boys over here. I got to keep everybody calm and navigate these women in Atlanta. I'm from LA. I'm already winning. I don't need a chain. I just pull my ID out.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm on a whole nother level.
That's why he made sure he had all the LA gear.
right. And my ID.
Right, right. Because when we went down to his dorm room, it was like, why is all this LA stuff up? What are you
That's
talking
where I'm
about?
from.
Crenshaw, LA had Lakers. He became an instant Laker fan, all that.
But the weight of that though,
Yeah.
this city, the weight of that though. When you go somewhere outside of here,
I drove by where the incident took place,
Traffic.
and it was crazy. And I drove by there yesterday, and heavy police presence. I mean, for like 4 days, all you heard was helicopters. I mean, it was just thick up. These people were in pain.
Yeah. But this is international. This is going around the world.
Right. Yeah, you had artists just, giving them tributes
Around the world.
Yeah, Argentina and London. And
so that makes it different from Pac. This energy of globalism.
because he picked up the
social media,
the manner where Pac left off at, and he carried it.
Yeah,
he was like, "I'm the Pac of today."
Yeah, I read some stuff about people saying, "What did Pac do for his neighborhood?" Nipsey was really active in his neighborhood. I mean, I wanted to go to his clothing store.
Yeah,
I mean, Russell Westbrook, 2020 was
phenomenal.
Real.
Yes,
It was real. It was really interesting watching the Sports Center people try to commentate on that, and they didn't have a clue.
Right.
They didn't want to say the wrong thing. The white ones.
Right.
The hip hop young black ones knew what to say.
Right.
Let me Google LA and see the
Yeah, about the rolling 60s and so because now socially it's all about people knowing what to say.
Right.
I thought, and here it was my old age.
And what not to say too.
Yeah, my old age, because when you're older, you think things that young people are like, why would you say that?
Right.
Like I was thinking all the money that they spent on all those people that were congregated in that area.
Yeah.
Right.
It was amazing to me. I'm like, what if all those people turned around and start cleaning up those neighborhoods?
Mm-hmm.
What if they turned around, started cleaning up those neighborhoods, going to different people's homes, making sure the elderly were taken care of, reading to the kids, all that money you spent on candles, using that money to put back into the neighborhood.
All that energy coming out there, standing out there for 3-4 hours and all of that.
Yeah, if we used all that energy to turn around and say, let's clean up this neighborhood. Let's make this neighborhood as safe as Beverly Hills.
This day forward.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
with you.
We can do that. But then it's always that one person that like always goes against the grain.
Well, where is that one person when this stuff happens in Beverly Hills? Why don't they have that one person? Do they?
They don't have that problem.
Do they have that one person that disrupts everything?
Yeah.
Because we always say we have that one person.
Mm-hmm.
It's that one.
I think they have it, and it starts in their homes. I mean, Beverly Hills. Now, when you drive through,
So
Beverly
do they
Hills,
eliminate that one quickly?
Well, no, I think it's
behind gates. It's not in the streets. Yeah.
But it's becoming cancerous
Unless
now
they
because
go to Starbucks and run into them.
Yeah, you can see it. You know, like the homeless is taking over Beverly Hills now.
He said running to Starbucks.
But
Shout
do you
out
know? He just said Beverly Hills. Did you know that the drainage system in Beverly Hills is like tunnels? The drainage system, and people live down there. They don't tell you that part.
Wow.
They got couches, lights, all that shit down there in that drainage system because it's huge.
You're listening to Marcus King Presents
you got the hills
Dash
right
Comedy. What's the name of the show?
In a Man's World. Tighten up your belts.
I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold, you can call in at 323-230-4610.
Yeah, we want to hear from you young people.
No, I don't.
Okay, that's a good point.
I do.
Today we're talking about Nipsey Hussle.
I think he got killed because Dr. Saved you. Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Lou mentioned that too, and then I was like, yo, man, come on. I mean, and then somebody wrote, did Dr. Savior shoot the other people too?
Right.
Did they get shot because of him? You know,
He never met Dr. Savior.
He's doing a special. And then Nick Cannon said he would take over.
The documentary.
The trial in New York in 1985.
One of the things, I'm going to just mention this and we're going to take a quick break. But one of the things, when I saw the video of the young man allegedly shooting him.
It wasn't no legend.
It wasn't no legend.
You're right.
You saw the video.
I saw the video.
It ain't like you said I read the documents.
Right. I saw the video of him shooting him and then shooting him in the head and then kicking him.
Yeah.
On the way out.
The one thing I thought about, what's inside a man's brain that allows him to run up to another man and kick him 6 times and shoot him in the head and kick him in the head if he has not raped and pillaged my home? You know what I'm saying? If he has not come in my home and raped my children and raped my wife and killed them, I could see me saying, I got to go do this to you.
Justifiable.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
it's that one word though now.
What?
Disrespect.
Right, but
You disrespected me.
But my point is, prior to him making that choice, how did that kind of pain and hate get into his heart? Because I'm looking at myself and us, and I know all of you here. I don't know her. I don't like her.
She just had a car accident.
But I know all of you. But I'm like,
But you turned against me. You don't. I'm not accepting
I get
your
all
word.
that. I've been mad at people I felt dissed me and did something wrong to me. But I'm wondering, how does something like that get in their heart and head to make them go actually do it?
Well, let me explain it to you.
What fuels that?
You're the Philadelphia Flyers. Jazzy is the Chicago Blackhawks. You in his city. You in Chicago. You a snitch. You a killer, but you a snitch. You told on your crew.
Yeah.
Saying you in his city, but you need him to validate you on this music. So you go to him, he denies you, and you in the city. And everybody knows you a snitch, so I can't have you hanging out
Right,
with
but
this
I'm
guy
okay. That's
in
cool.
the city. Hear me out. So
Okay.
now I'm not fucking with you. So what happened? Did you holler at me? He ain't fucking with me or whatever. Well, okay, well, we ain't fucking with you because that connection is not made. Now, your hopes and dreams of going on to a whole nother life relying on this man right here, and he turns you down.
Stopping
Yeah.
you from eating.
So
Yeah,
this
that's-
is all the anger and the vitriol is, I got to get him. And he's in the hood. He's not behind the wall.
Okay, let's say that's the comedy act theater. That dream. I want to be a comic. This comic's not messing with me. He ain't giving me no love. I can't get on his team.
But you went to jail and you was a fag, and you came back and you still want to be Louis Dix. We don't see you like that no more.
But
You're the
t-
fag that was
but-
in jail.
Okay, but who pumps that kind of fuel inside someone to make them that angry and that?
Yourself.
The words that we're not
Yourself.
fucking with you.
Yourself.
That's what I'm saying. It's definitely okay. Let's not take responsibility from him. He picked the gun up, went and shot him, and did that. He did that
Because
But
I'm
who
not
puts
fucking
that-
with you.
But when he was born and he was in his formative years, who put that kind of pain and hate in him? Everybody, all of us sitting here had things put in us to fuel us to go forward the next day.
I'm grown now. I'm
Like
not
you,
on Similac.
okay, but you of these streets,
That's my neighborhood.
right? You of these streets, you walk those streets, but what
We didn't
did they,
walk because you get beat up.
All
You
right,
gotta
but
have a car.
Yeah.
who put that fuel in you? Why don't you have that in you? Now,
Because
I know
the
you enough to
older-
know that you will defend yourself, but was it because you picked up a basketball and Wes got a hold of you?
No, even before that, as kids.
Was
So,
it in your home? Was your dad?
Can I tell you? As kids, 12, 13, 14, when you had the total experience and everything that was going on down Crenshaw, the older OGs like Big Bert, BJ, all these guys, Rodeo, they had all the cars and the money and the dope. So Bert had the car wash right there on 52nd and Crenshaw. So we would go up there, do Armor All Tires, make $100 for the day. When they would go out on the weekends, we would ride with them. When they would go into the club, we would stay in the cars with the heat and watch the cars so nobody would break into the cars. So we learned respect and value from a young age from these guys, from the street guys. You're not going to get that at home. You're going to go do your homework, eat your food, go to sleep, take a bath. You're going to get that. But learning how to navigate the street and people and all that, you need these people who will look out for you in these type of situations.
Right, and they was with the old heads. Same thing in Philly.
Yeah.
Fat Paul, Peter, and Boogie. And I learned from the old heads. Okay, listen, you got to recognize danger. Where you going?
Right.
Don't you see them boys standing there? Where you going?
But you gotta also understand, you grew up when you fear no consequences.
Right.
That's the whole thing.
No, but what I'm saying.
When you fear no consequences, when you grow up and you like, all right, I'm 8 years old. I already had the bracelet snapped on me. So this the most y'all can do to me? Fuck that.
Right, but my point was,
Ain't nothing left but that.
but what you said, the old heads gave you some boundaries.
Right. And a pistol.
Okay.
Because I'm in the streets.
But
I'm not
you-
at home.
Right, but you knew if you were going to use that pistol, it was to defend yourself.
But I didn't know how to use a pistol. I just knew I had one.
Right.
I never took that leap yet.
Okay, so my point is, when we come back, I want you guys to think about what was put into this boy to make him do that.
The streets.
Yeah, he was around that.
The
I was
streets
around.
are
We
the-
all were around that.
Nah, but he saw a lot
But he
at a
drank.
young
He
age.
must have drank. He had a full meal.
Yeah,
The streets is different.
yeah. These
All
streets
right.
ain't got no love for you.
You're listening to Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy, and I've read somebody else had a show on Dash Comedy.
Stop it, Louis.
Yes, there you go. Would you, would you?
Who was it? It was. You know, and Tony Spires interview one more person that he says is a comic that's not a comic. He needs to stop. We need to get him. We need to campaign for him to get off the show, off the air. He's hurting us. Tony Spires hurting us.
Look at you. Look at you. You need my gun?
No, but he if I want to do his show just to tell him to get
what
off
was
the air.
instilled in you at home to make you feel this way?
Yeah.
I don't
Where
like
was the
Tony
OGs
Spires. Tony
at?
Spires needs to stay in his lane. He thinks he's a real radio personality.
Wow.
We'll be back, man.
Wow.